Well, where are you from, Ruby?
Pensacola. Some of the calls sometimes take me out that way, but nobody I know still lives there.
How do you know that?
It's online. Everything about you is online. Well, not everything, but definitely a lot. I've watched all the videos from when you were a reporter. I'm sure you look at them, of course.
God, no. Not without a drink in my hand.
I watch my work all the time.
Do you want to become a reporter?
No,
Most of you want airtime.
not me. I want to be the one who owns the station, who owns the camera. The business is doing well, but I'm ready to grow to the next level. To do that, I need to stay one step ahead of my competition and take risks. I also need financial support to implement expansion. You want another margarita?
One is enough.
Thank you for coming out to talk. The place I'm in is that I want a relationship with somebody I can team up with and share. Like we share the same job, the same hours and whatnot. I could go down the laundry list, but you get the idea.
Well, I hope you find someone.
Here's the thing. I'm quite certain I already have.
Okay, let me put this politely. I only came out to dinner with you, Ruby, purely on professional courtesy.
Thank you, because I don't think it's a secret that I've singly handed handily raised the unit price on your ratings book.
Already in book price?
I'm a very fast learner, Joe. We had a conversation and I specifically mentioned that. Do you remember? Well, do you?
Yeah.
I recently learned, for instance, that most Americans watch local news to stay informed. I also learned that an average half hour of Florida television news packs all its local government coverage, including budget, law enforcement, education, transportation, and immigration, into 22 seconds. Local crime stories, however, not only usually led the news, but filled 14 times the broadcast, averaging 5 minutes and 7 seconds. And KWLA relies heavily on such stories. With crime rates going down, I think that makes items like mine particularly valuable, like rare animals. I imagine your needs will only increase during next week's ratings weeks period.
We certainly appreciate what you do.
There's certain good things in being alone. You have time to do things like study and plan, but you can't have dinners like this or be physical with the person beyond flirtationship.
And where you going with this?
I want that with you. Like, you want to keep your job and health insurance.
Look, just for starters, I don't need you to keep my fucking job.
You're the news director on the vampire shift at the lowest rated station in Miami. I have to think you're invested in this transaction.
Wait, where do you get the courage to even suggest something like this?
We're still talking.
There's nothing more to say.
You can leave.
Okay, you've done well, okay? We pay you well, very well. We always have. If you like, I can get you an exclusive retainer. That will be on top of your segment fees. I could maybe even get you a job at the station, starting as your own production assistant. So you can learn from you can learn the business from inside. That's where you say your interests lie. See where it goes.
You're not listening, Joe. I happen to know you haven't stayed at one station for more than 2 years at a time. And you're approaching 1 year soon. So I can imagine you have a contract for the length of time and that ratings during the next week will directly affect you.
You're threatening if I don't?
I'm negotiating.
You're threatening to stop selling to me.
That's your choice. The true price of any item is what someone's willing to pay. You want something and I want you.
To fuck you?
And as a friend,
Jesus Christ, friends don't pressure friends to fucking sleep with them.
actually, that's not true, Joe. Because as I'm sure you know, a friend is a gift you give yourself.